Hey guys, welcome back. So it is time for my February Q&A. You know, my favorite video to film ever. You guys know I do a monthly Q&A, so it's time for my February Q&A. If you guys follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, you guys know I asked you to give me all your questions. On Instagram, I feel like it's easier to do it on there. Snapchat's hard as fuck to do, so they're all on Instagram. And I'm sure it's gonna be a no, but let me know. Would you guys want to see a tutorial on a look this natural? Like, this is like the most natural I've like ever done my makeup. So if you want one that's like super natural like this, let me know. I kind of feel like you guys don't want to have a tutorial of this, but just let me know in the comments below, okay? Anyways, let's get this Q&A started. All right, and as you guys know, I'm just gonna leave the names down below because I'm illiterate as fuck and I can't read. You guys already know what's up with that. So the names and the questions will be right here. Okay, why do you still support and love MAC if they test on animals? I used to work at MAC for about 4 years, almost 5 years, and they actually don't test on animals. I'm gonna put this in here. I'll put a, oh, excuse me, I'm fucking burping. I'm gonna put a picture right here that way you guys can read their statement. It's actually on their website. A lot of people classify them as not being cruelty free, but it's because they are underneath the Estee Lauder umbrella, and Estee Lauder is actually not cruelty free. So make sure you guys do your research and, you know, always check up on your brands and stuff, because I know everyone posts online that MAC is not cruelty free, but here's their statement right here. Thoughts on Kylie Jenner's highlighters that are coming out? You know, I've never tried any of Kylie's products, to be dead honest with you guys. I know I told you guys in my Q&A before. I don't know, I like to support artists and I like to support people who have been in the artistry community, and I feel like she obviously has not. And I said this in my last Q&A, or like, not last Q&A, but like 5 Q&As before this. You guys know what the fuck I'm trying to say. She put out a statement saying, oh, I've had so much controversy around my lips, so I figured I might as well start a lip line. And I'm like, girl, how about you start a fucking lip line because you love lipsticks? Like, why don't you do that? So that's why ever since then I was like, I don't really care to support her. Clearly she's just doing it for the money, but I don't know, they look pretty. Has any brand approached you to collab? Honestly, you guys, I'm not trying to have like a pity party for myself or something, but I truly feel like I don't have the look of collabing with a brand. I mean, clearly I'm fucking bald, and when has bald people ever been in the beauty industry? And on top of that, I'm fat, and on top of that, I have a beard, and on top of that, I cuss too much. So no, to answer your question, no brand has hit me up, but I would definitely love to collab with a brand. But you know, you guys already know I've been working on my own brand now for over a year, so that's why I want to be my own boss, so that way I could break the beauty molds and not fall into all these other brands' beauty molds, because I feel like they're basic. Do you ever feel any discomfort wear a full face of glam makeup out in public during your normal day-to-day activities? In like a day-to-day type of thing, I definitely do, because people stare at you like you're the fucking freak show. But I feel like I've learned to take it as a compliment in a way, because before I used to be like, oh my god, why are they staring at me? Why are they staring at me? But the older I get, the more I realize, like, people come up to me and be like, oh my god, your makeup's so pretty. Oh my god, that color looks so good. And when I was younger, I would take it as in they're staring at me to like talk shit, but I feel like it's a compliment, so I like it. Any more angry women complaining about you confusing their men? Laugh my ass off. No, if you guys seen that fucking video, that's a true fucking story of this ignorant ass bitch going in my DMs for saying that I confused her fucking man, and I was like, this has got to be a joke. Like, either she's on meth or I don't know what the fuck it was. But no, no girls has come at me crazy, but I have had a couple girls who obviously will hit me up and be like, you know what, you really need to stop wearing makeup because that's why you make our men want to switch for the other team and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, the fuck? A man wearing makeup is not gonna make your man switch for another fucking team. It's because he's gay in the first place. The fuck? Do you think that makeup has become something certain people do to be relevant? Can you really tell when someone actually loves makeup from one who is doing it for the hype? Oh, from one who is doing it for the hype, duh. Honestly, I mean, I do feel like it is kind of like the cool thing to do now. And coming from me, like, I've been doing it since I was 17, which is 10 years now. I have always found it cool, but to be honest with you, I feel like even if they are doing it like just to stay relevant or just for the hype or whatever, I feel like why not? You know, obviously some part of them enjoys it, so do you have fun with it and fuck what people say. What do you think of Manny MUA? Honestly, I love you so much more. I can't stand his voice after 2 minutes. I'm done, and you keep it 100. Well, thank you, girl. I appreciate that. To be honest with you guys, I did used to be subscribed to Manny. I did follow him on Instagram and all that good stuff, and I did support him. I thought that he was somebody who was cool and down to earth, but I thought wrong. And he fucking tweeted talking shit about me. If you guys have me on Snapchat and Twitter, you guys already know this story. But he tweeted talking shit about the video I did where I contoured my face with food simply out of fun, just as a fucking joke. And he tweeted saying, oh, am I the only one that thinks this video is so annoying I'm overseeing it? And I'm like, that's so fucking hypocritical, because he's out there doing a full face of liquid lipsticks and people are talking shit like this is dumb, and he's like, oh, it's all in fun, it's all in fun. Well, my fucking video was in fun too, so you look like a fucking hypocrite. So to answer your question, I don't really think of him, and I just stay in my own lane. Have you actually sucked dick for food and / or makeup? Well, let me tell you, if it was like for like a $500 shopping spree at Sephora and then like a good meal to like Ruth Chris or like, what's that fancy place called? Like Morton's? If it was like somewhere like that, then I would, but not for like McDonald's. I just fuck around. But maybe I would do it for McDonald's though. Let's keep it real. A McGriddle, a Big Mac. No, a Grand Mac. I'm down. Have you ever had experience with marijuana? Ever tried it? I sure have, and let me tell you, every time that I've smoked it, I've been okay. There's like one time where I smoked it and got paranoid and freaked the fuck out, but I have like tripped the fuck out 3 different times eating edibles, and there was one time it was so bad I was like convincing my dad to take me to the hospital, and it freaked me the fuck out. My heart was racing. I was literally crying, and I was like, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up, but I didn't fucking eat anything, and I was like dry heaving, and it was terrible. So, but recently I feel like I've been more calm, so I've been smoking like every now and then, maybe like once a week or so, like once every other day, well, probably every day, and I feel like I've been doing much better. What's the first thing you notice on somebody? If somebody's makeup looked like shit, would you tell them and try to help? Where's your favorite place to shop for makeup? Well, my favorite place to shop for makeup is Ulta, only because I like the point system there. Although I do like the brands that they have at Sephora better than Ulta, but Ulta is better. And if I look at somebody and I think that their makeup is bad, to be dead honest with you, I know you guys probably think like, fuck, he's over opinionated as fuck, but I would not go out of my way to tell somebody that their makeup looked bad. If they asked me, I cannot tell a lie. Like, ask my friends, they fucking know I can't tell a lie. So like when I worked at MAC, this girl came in and she was like, is my blush bad? And her blush was literally on her jaw, and I literally mean on her jaw. And I was like, oh, I was like, you just gotta pick it up just a little bit. You know, when I showed her how to do her blush, I had her wipe it off, I put her foundation on her, and then corrected her blush and showed her the proper place. And every single time she came in after that, she's like, how's my blush doing? Is this better now? Is it better now? She's like, thank you so much for your honesty. So I'm like, I feel bad because there was a lot of other girls that I worked with at the counter that would have lied to her and been like, yeah, your blush looks fine. But I'm like, I just simply can't do it, because I would rather tell somebody like, oh yeah, no, it's in the wrong place, and try to help them out. But yeah, if they asked me, I would definitely tell them. I wouldn't go out of my way to tell them though, no. Would you ever get a McGriddle tattooed on your body? Honestly, I feel like I probably would. If I was like drunk and I was like in the spur of the moment, I would get like a little one though, like a little cute one. And I feel like, why the fuck not? Because I'm just using my body as like a yearbook type of thing. Or not a yearbook, a scrapbook. That's what I meant to say. But yes, I would. Do you play video games, or did you at least as a kid? Do you have any favorites? When I was a kid, I did play games. I haven't played games in like forever. But when I was a kid, I loved Halo, Grand Theft Auto. Max Payne was like my fucking favorite. If you guys have ever played Max Payne, that's just fun as fuck. So yeah, those 3 games. Have you ever shoplifted makeup? How much? You know I fucking keep it real with you guys, so I'm just gonna tell you, yes, I have. I was like 16 or 17 and I just started doing makeup, and I didn't really have any makeup, so I was at Walmart and you know, I just got me some eyeshadows, but I was 16, so if the feds are watching this shit, don't try to fucking come for me, bitch. Best secret to blending: I have a round face and feel like I always just have slashes on my cheeks. Okay. Obviously, I have a round ass face too. This shit looks like a fucking bowling ball. What I do is when I do my contour and I do my bronzer and stuff like that, I'll take my powder brush, whatever powder brush I use, and I go back over it and dab on top of it. So that way you take away the harsh line so it looks well blended. And I feel like if you just do your contour and just leave it without doing that, if you have a round face, it's not gonna look good. So just take, like, say for example, you have your powder brush and you're just gonna go like this on top. So that way it blends it out. Super simple. Absolutely love you. Love you too, girl. Would you consider getting your GED? And I don't mean get every dick. Girl, because you know I already got that GED, huh? Well, to be honest with you, like, I've been too lazy to go back. Hey bitch, so say you're at some guy's house, you're really into him. Something didn't sit well in your stomach and you have to take a monster shit. After you're gone, you realize there's no toilet paper, there are no towels, no carpets, and you're not wearing socks. What do you do? Girl, you covered every motherfucking base, but you know what base you didn't cover, girl? A shower curtain. I'm gonna take his motherfucking shower curtain, wipe my ass with it, and just rinse it off in the sink. What advice could you give any girl out there with dreams of expanding in the makeup industry, from building a YouTube to showing confidence? How or what advice would you give to the girls and boys watching you? I love you, by the way. I love you too, girl. My biggest thing is to just be yourself. I know everyone and their fucking mother says that and it sounds so cliche, but I want you guys to see it from me, coming from somebody who completely does not fit into the beauty molds, the normal beauty standards. Just be yourself. And to be dead honest with you guys, when I was first starting my YouTube career, I was so nervous to be like, people are not gonna like me. They're not gonna like the way I talk. They're not gonna like how I cuss. They're not gonna like the things that I say. But the more that I get into it, the more I'm like, you know what? I could give a fuck less. You're gonna find the people that love you and you're gonna find the people that hate you. And the people that hate you, you have no time for them. The people that love you, love them back. And I feel like just being you is going to open you up to real people in your life. And if you're being fake, then fake people are gonna come into your life. So be real, you're gonna have real people and real supporters supporting you. That's my advice. Do you suck on your fingers after you've eaten hot Cheetos? I thought that was gonna go in a completely different direction, girl, when I first started reading that. But yes, I do. Shit, you pay $1.50 for that bag of chips and you better get every single little crumb, and that includes the crumbs on your fingers. And I swear that that tastes the best. If you could give a year of life to give to a dead singer/actor and bring them back, would you do it, and for who? Sending much love, handsome. Thank you. I would give it to Amy Winehouse, only because I feel like if she were to come out with like another album, it would be like fucking amazing. And I feel like nobody has a voice like her. Her voice is so beautiful, and to be able to hear her sing again would be amazing. So to Amy Winehouse. Are there any words that make you cringe? If so, what are they? If you guys have been following me for a while now, you guys know words to me are never gonna make me cringe, never gonna make me like be offended. I feel like this day and age, I feel like everybody's just a little bit too sensitive. Now this is coming from a person who in our family, we say every word under the sun to one another and we just take it as it's just a word. So growing up, obviously in school, it's like when people would call me fat or faggot or anything like that, it's like it never got to me because I'm like, it's just a word. Why am I gonna let a word break me down? And if I let a word break me down, I would be nowhere today. I mean, could you guys already see the comments that I get on my shit, like kill yourself faggot, go die faggot, fuck you faggot, like all this shit. And to me, I'm just like, it's just a word. That doesn't get to me whatsoever. And if those people want to put that much time out of their day into me, shit, I take it as a compliment because you're wasting your time on me and I appreciate it. What's your favorite concealer? My favorite concealer right now is the Tarte Shape Tape, and I know everyone's like raving about that shit, but let me tell you, I've been using it for like 3 weeks now and it is definitely my favorite concealer. I fucking love it. It's badass. So if they have it in stock ever, get that shit. It's bomb. Alright guys, and that completes February's Q&A. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just kidding. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, and you guys know I do my Q&As every single month, so if you guys are not following me on Instagram or Snapchat, please do so, that way you guys can get notified when I'm gonna be doing my Q&A. So yeah, with that said, I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout. I was acting like a dick was there and I was getting ready to deep throat. I have multiple personalities. Welcome back to my channel. I was gonna, bitch, in my head I was saying Snapchat. I'm like, welcome back to my Snapchat. The fuck? Lick my pussy and my crack. My neck. My back. Lick my pussy and my crack. I always say, so yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah.
This will be your intro next time. So yeah.
So yeah.
Welcome back to my channel. So yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah. This is a complete look.
I'm Tim. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Anywho. So yeah. Anywho. So yeah. Up where they run. Up where they. What is your?
I didn't mean.
You know what, bitch? As soon as I get this motherfucking bitch to autofocus, bitch, you gonna do that?
You just.
Bitch. I don't give a fuck.